horns of the Black Demon, an escaped slave. You'll get your due, you vermin.
Spendius has once again fallen into the hands of the Carthaginians. After a brutal interrogation, he begs for the punishment reserved for rebellious slaves.
Melkart, our fugitive slave has fallen into our hands. Guards, seize him! By all the gods, a fugitive still in chains. He must wish to die, showing up like this at the doors to Carthage.
You won! By what type of magic? I'm sure you cheated, you miserable scum. May the pestilence strangle you, slave. I'm delivering you to the Carthaginians, who will take care of punishing your impudence.
What do you want? Really? You say you are a soldier? Come closer and show us your chin.
Spendius's imposture is unveiled. His chin does not bear the mark left by the chin strap of the helmet worn by old soldiers. On the other hand, the soldiers find whip marks on his shoulders, branding him as a former slave. Spendius is crucified on the spot.
Stop, Prowler. What are you doing behind Hannon, the Treasurer's tent? You're obviously up to no good.
Robber! A man is in the Treasurer's tent! Guards, stop him!
Spendius has managed to move away from a guard, but he runs out of time, and before he can get far, the soldier returns to his post. The fugitive slave's adventure ends on the cross. When we create a diversion, we must think quickly and act in the same manner. Death is the penalty for any delays.
They've been found guilty of attacking and stealing from Senator Hannon, Treasurer of the Republic. I've come here to obtain justice from you. Stones were thrown at a senator. This gesture is an insult to the entire city. Who are you to grant so little esteem to the majesty of Carthage? Matho, Authorite, Nar Havas, you invite a slave to your council and let him speak in your name? Have you lost your minds?
Spendius, refuse of Moloch. Your words cover us all with mud. They are the last you will speak.
Restrain yourself, Matho. Punishing this miserable being can wait. If you would like to do me a service, concentrate first on who did this terrible thing to Senator Hannon.
Well then, let's start from the beginning. Who was in front of Hannon's tent at the time of the riot?
Gallic soldiers come to collect the money owed them.
Authorite, it was your Gallic soldiers that attacked Hannon. It's up to you to find those responsible.
My men saw Spendius, here now, throw a rock at the Treasurer. They only followed his example.
Spendius? So you're the one responsible for the riot? So it must also be you that stole the treasure. Where is the money? Tell me. Silence, slave! You dare accuse one of our fellow comrades in arms? This is not how you will avoid punishment.
Delivered to the Carthaginians, Spendius is tortured and confesses everything. He reveals the spot where the treasure is buried. He also reveals the duplicity of Authorite, but the latter is not worried. What is a slave's word compared to that of a chief? The mercenaries thus make peace with Carthage, and whereas Matho marries Salammbo, Spendius is put to the cross.
So why is it that your anger broke at the very moment when the treasurer began paying you what was owed? That makes no sense. A hypocrite? Me?
Spendius, you will dearly regret having insulted my host.
Restrain yourself, Matho. Punishing this miserable being can wait. If you would like to do me a service, concentrate first on who did this terrible thing to Senator Hannon.
Well then, let's start from the beginning. Who was in front of Hannon's tent at the time of the riot?
Gallic soldiers come to collect the money owed them.
Authorite, it was your Gallic soldiers that attacked Hannon. It's up to you to find those responsible.
My men saw Spendius, here now, throw a rock at the treasurer. They only followed his example.
Spendius? So you're the one responsible for the riot? So it must also be you that stole the treasure. Where is the money? Tell me.
Give me this man, Matho. The Carthaginian torturers will know how to make him talk. Identify the guilty parties and find the treasure, for it's effectively your money.
You're not well known enough among the mercenaries, Spendius. Best to leave this task to a respected chief. Matho, for example.
Well then, let's start from the beginning. Who was in front of Hannon's tent at the time of the riot?
Spendius has killed a pariah with a poorly aimed arrow. He is captured, skewered, and his career ends in the stomach of the eaters of vile things.
Who are you to disguise yourself as a senator in front of our eyes? A spy, certainly, and not one of the shrewdest. You will pay dearly for your stupidity.
Interrogated and identified, Spendius is dragged off to prison. The Carthaginians feel that the seriousness of his crimes requires a punishment less ordinary than mere crucifixion. They throw him into Moloch's fiery mouth.
Where did you find that senator's insignia? And how dare you put them on in front of us? Follow us to the Polymarchus. We will get to the bottom of this.
My respects, Senator. You are expected in the Temple of Moloch. Do not dawdle, the council has already begun.
I am Hannon the Senator. Don't you recognize me? I've been drugged and deprived of my belongings. By Moloch, this person is wearing my insignia. He's the one who robbed me. Capture him.
My respects, Senator. Hurry and join your colleagues. The session has already begun. The Temple of Moloch, of course. Give me your name. I must proceed to a check. You seem disoriented, Senator. Can I help you? Have you forgotten that the dragons of the Sacred Precinct are tame and perfectly harmless? Give me your name. I must proceed to a check. You seem disoriented, Senator. Can I help you? Very well, Senator. My apologies, Senator, but I must ask you to wait a moment. Your comings and goings are totally odd. Give me your name. I must proceed to a check.
Spendius, unprotected, has been exposed to the power of the sleep-inducing flowers. The priestesses of Tanith find him asleep and alert the guard. Interrogated and identified, Spendius is sacrificed to Moloch.
I don't believe you. Why are you trying to scare me? My life belongs to the goddess. I will call for the guard. You will not be able to kill me fast enough to stop me from yelling out.
Bring down the thief! By the goddess! The thief has draped himself in the zaim! Hold back your weapons! Bring down the thief!
Why is it that Spendius must pass in front of Narhavas' tent? The Numidian chief has proved his betrayal and consorts with the enemy. You have escaped my assassin's dagger, he tells the adventurer. But it's for the best. I'll be able to hand you over to the Carthaginians, alive. Spendius is captured and thrown into a barge that takes him back to Carthage. While in prison, he learns of Matho's defeat, surrounded by the Carthaginian army, and the Numidian cavalry. Nar-Havas, as a reward for his betrayal, is given Salambo's hand in marriage. While the wedding celebrations are underway, Matho is handed over to the population, and Spendius sacrificed to Moloch.
Well, Spendius. I see evidence of fresh blood and feathers on your clothes. So you found fresh meat and stuffed yourself without thinking of me, old friend. Too bad, then. I had been thinking of giving you a gift, but now you shan't have it.
The chief of the pariahs retreats into silence. In vain, Spendius paces up and down the pass, trying to find something that will meet his requirements. The opportunity to shoot down a bird, however, does not present itself again. This futile quest saps the last of the adventurer's strength. He staggers, and falling to the ground, is unable to get up.
Alert! A spy has infiltrated our camp!
Numerous are the roads leading to defeat. Spendius has only made one mistake, but it's enough to bring about his death and to ruin all of his camp's hopes.